Namaste, Sitaram. A pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I'm your host, Nisha Sharma, and Rudraaya is being brought to you with the kind compliments of Maharudradev Mandir. And of course, the Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough, with Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So this is a very auspicious weekend. It is the weekend that we're preparing for the celebrations of Shivratri. That's going to be this Monday coming, February 28th. So please be sure, if you'd like to attend Mandir, please be sure to connect with us and let us know that you'd like to attend our service. And I'll be giving you more information on what's happening on that very auspicious night at Maharudradev Mandir throughout the program today. For now, we'll join our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma, for our pravachan. Enjoy.
Welcome, devotees, once again to another episode of Rudraaya. This morning I thought I would share with you some of the reasons on why you and I should worship none other than Bhagwan Shivji and Goddess Parvati. Many of us, we always ask why should we? Really and truly, what are the implications, what are the reasons that should convince me? Well, understand first and foremost that Bhagwan Shivji and Parvati, they are called as primal deities. They are called as a supreme Purush and Prakriti. So, or it is called as Ishvara, Ishwari, meaning that God from one became two, and so they combined, they unionized, and so the world has come into being. Now, it is said in popular belief in Hinduism, we hear of all different katha, and many of us who are familiar with going to various mandirs or listening to different gurus and pandits, we know that Bhagwan Shivji, he is called as the one of the three in the Hindu Trinity. Brahma being the creator, Bhagwan Narayan, sustainer, and Bhagwan Shivji being annihilator. But Shiva itself means much more. He is called as a highest aspect of Brahman. And so, these are important parcel of what Shivji himself, he represents, or he is identified. Devotees, we all have to apply these teachings in our life, or these are what we call as universal truths. The universe itself functions by some divine cause. And so it is said that this divine cause is called Ishvara Ishwari. It is called Shiva Parvati, where the Lord and the Goddess. Now many say that where is his abode? The common belief is that Bhagwan Shivji, his abode, he is said to be in Kailash Parvata. So he is there always in the company of his consort, Shri Parvati Devi, ever blissful. And so it is a Hindu wish that if it is possible, that we would visit our motherland. But understand Bhagwan Shivji together with his consort Parvati, with his two sons Ganesh, Kartike, they ever did. Kailash represents this body that we possess. So the yogis and sages and saints indicate that there is the Lord himself who occupies this special place within us. And so more importantly, when we create a place for the Lord, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere, then he remains within us. If we look at Bhagwan Shiva's family, he shows us indeed that he's family oriented, which means that he's there always with his sons, he's there with his better half, Goddess Parvati. The family that prays together, stays together, Bhagwan Shivji's vehicle is called as Nandi. Bhagwan Shivji, his son carries a peacock. It is said Bhagwan Shivji rides upon a peacock sari. Bhagwan Shivji has a snake wrapped around his head. The peacock and the snake are said to be sworn enemies. But in the family of Shivji, all come in unity. All come and they become harmonized. Devotees, being a bhakta, being a devotee of the Lord, there's so much rewards that one can attain. There's so much to gain and so little to lose. If we can understand these implications, surely we'll always have a blessed life. I will end at this point here, and I thank you once again for tuning in to Rudraaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
शिव शंकर भोले भाले भोले, भक्तों के रखवाले तुम गोला को प्रणाम, तुम मेरा प्रणाम। शिव शंकर भोले भाले भोले, भक्तों के रखवाले तुम गोला को प्रणाम, तुम मेरा प्रणाम। तुमने ये संसार बनाया, सभी तुम्हारी माया छाया। तुमने ये संसार बनाया, सभी तुम्हारी माया छाया। सर्पों के माला वाले, कैलाश पर्वत वाले, तुम गोला को प्रणाम, तुम मेरा प्रणाम। शिव शंकर भोले भाले भोले, भक्तों के रखवाले तुम गोला को प्रणाम, तुम मेरा प्रणाम। जल तल में तुम, अंबर में तुम हो, नगर नगर घर घर में। तुम जल थल में तुम, अंबर में तुम हो, नगर नगर घर घर में। तुम हो लहर लहर स्वर स्वर में, कान्हे तुम हो जग भर में। डमरू को बजाने वाले, दुष्टों को मिटाने वाले, तुम गोला को प्रणाम, तुम मेरा प्रणाम। शिव शंकर भोले भाले भोले, भक्तों के रखवाले तुम गोला को प्रणाम, तुम मेरा प्रणाम। हर 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 महादेव किनारा, नर नारी घर घर का प्यारा। हर 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 महादेव किनारा, नर नारी घर घर का प्यारा। दीप तुम्हारा तेल तुम्हारा, दीप तुम्हारा तेल तुम्हारा, दुनिया का सब खेल तुम्हारा। ये खेल खिलाने वाले, त्रिभुवन को बचाने वाले, तुम गोला को प्रणाम, तुमको मेरा प्रणाम। शिव शंकर भोले भाले भोले, भक्तों के रखवाले तुम गोला को प्रणाम। मेरा प्रणाम तुमको लाखों प्रणाम तुमको मेरा प्रणाम.
My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed this morning's pravachan, and of course, a reminder that Shivratri is going to be celebrated on Monday, which is this Monday, February 28th, and we are having service at Maharudraaya Mandir from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. because of the COVID restrictions. If you would like to attend or come and just offer your prasad, and please let us know, and so we will reserve a spot for you on Monday. Because again, we are also maintaining capacity just to ensure that we are not overcrowded. So for those of you who looked at the program last week, we will see that we did introduce a youth segment to Rudraaya, where we will be showcasing our youths and what they're learning with respect to our great dharma. And it's good to showcase them a little bit so that they can build up that confidence to sort of take over the baton and lead and be the future leaders for us with our great religion. So one of those youths at Maharudraaya Mandir, Rudradev Sharma, and I'm sure you've seen him before, would like to introduce him now and enjoy his presentation.
Sitaram Chandra Ji Jai. Last week we talked about Shabdi. Today we will be continuing. She doesn't serve the sant by asking. If he says, then I will. What should I do? She thinks to herself. She sleeps on a tree, eats its fruits, and drinks water. She doesn't talk to anyone, and she doesn't come in front of anyone. They all live as if she is not there. She is Shabdi. What is the means for her? Fills water, puts flowers, sweeps footpaths. We also do the same, but for ourselves. Shabdi does it for the sant. In her life, she has a philosophy of serving, not a show-off. And what did Shabdi get? She met her Guruji. She got an initiation named Ram and finally got Ram. So the question is, how did Shabdi become Shabdi? One day, Guruji called Shabdi and said, "Daughter, my time has come to leave the body." Shabdi started crying. After all, she was only 9 years old. Guruji, you should not cry for the body. I am not crying for the body, Guruji. I weep for Bhagwan. I didn't find Bhagwan when you are in your body. If your body will not be there, how will I find him? What Guruji said is a sermon for all of us. Shabdi, keep chanting Ram, keep waiting for him, and prepare to welcome him.
आवो बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिव जी के मंदिर में. आवो बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिव जी के मंदिर में. शिव जी की मंदिर, शिव जी की मंदिर, शिव जी के मंदिर में. आवो बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिव जी के मंदिर में. सोना के हर मूर्ति बने हैं, सोना के हर मूर्ति बने हैं. सीता और श्री राम, सीता और श्री राम शिव जी के मंदिर में. आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिव जी के मंदिर में. तुलसीदास तो भगवाना, तुलसीदास बजो भगवाना. लक्ष्मण और हनुमान, लक्ष्मण और हनुमान शिव जी के मंदिर में. आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम शिव जी के मंदिर में. आओ सुबह शाम, आओ सुबह शाम, शिव जी के मंदिर में आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम, शिव जी के मंदिर में। शिव जी की मंदिर, शिव जी की मंदिर, शिव जी की मंदिर में, शिव जी की मंदिर, शिव जी की मंदिर, शिव जी के मंदिर में आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम, शिव जी के मंदिर में आओ बैठो जपो हरि नाम, शिव जी के मंदिर में, शिव जी की मंदिर में, शिव जी की मंदिर में।
My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed the presentation by Rudradev. And of course, we get straight into our corporate segment with Kamalji from Lotus Funeral Home. And of course, Kamalji continues to be very, very busy. And we thank him very much for taking the time to join us on Rudraaya to also share some information regarding, what's happening and what's important with respect to the funeral homes, and especially at this time during COVID. I'd like to introduce you to Kamalji from Lotus Funeral Home.
Sitaram and Namaste. My name is Kamal Bardwaj, the owner of Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center. I am a licensed funeral director as well. Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center has been designed for our community. With extensive knowledge of Hindu funeral practices, my staff and I are able to handle every aspect for your funeral service. There are different sized rooms, from small to large gatherings, with the largest for over 500 seating. There are stages for the Kirtan group, with all the mic systems provided. Kirtan groups can be arranged on behalf of a family as well. Each room has state-of-the-art technology for all your visual and audio presentations. There are beautiful appointed spaces with a tranquil decor found throughout the facility and natural light in every room. Our stunning living wall garden creates a soothing atmosphere, bringing the beauty of nature indoors. There are reception facilities available following a service too. The crematorium is located within the building, so after a service, we do not leave the building. There is no restriction as to how many people are allowed in the crematorium, as it accommodates a large number of people as well. For Hindu services, Lotus Funeral can provide all the puja items and the Havan Kun to make it easier for the family. After a cremation, the ashes can be kept in our care for as long as you wish, until you are ready to take the ashes to its final resting place. Aftercare programs can be arranged in which our staff assists families in dealing with documents needed to handle in closing the estate of a loved one who has passed away. Lotus Funeral Cremation Center is centrally located just off Highway 401 with ample complimentary parking and a convenient one-floor layout for easy wheelchair accessibility. We operate 24 hours, 7 days a week to serve all your needs. At Lotus, I want to point out that there is never a rush at the end of an evening of viewing. We understand that families need time to socialize and to say their goodbyes to people they haven't seen, in some cases after quite a long time. For more information or to contact us, please see the information on the screen. See you next week on Rudraaya.
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे दुनिया में इंसान रे, क्या जाने किस वेश में बाबा मिल जाए भगवान रे। बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे दुनिया में इंसान रे, क्या जाने किस वेश में बाबा मिल जाए भगवान रे। बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे। बड़ा है कौन है छोटा, कौन बड़ा है कौन है छोटा, ऊंच कौन और नीचा, प्रेम के जल से सभी को सींचा, ये है प्रभु का बगीचा। ओ ये है प्रभु का बगीचा। मत कीचो तुम दीवारे, मत कीचो तुम दीवारे, इंसानों के दरबान रे। क्या जाने किस बेच में बाबा मिल जाए भगवान रे। बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे दुनिया में इंसान रे। क्या जाने किस बेच में बाबा मिल जाए भगवान रे। बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे। क्या जाने कब शाम मुरारी, क्या जाने कब शाम मुरारी आ जाए बन करके भिखारी। कहे लौट ना जाए द्वार से, कहे लौट ना जाए द्वार से, दिए बिना कोई दान रे। क्या जाने किस बेच में बाबा मिले जाए भगवान रे। बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे दुनिया में इंसान रे। क्या जाने किस बेच में बाबा मिल जाए भगवान रे। बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे दुनिया में इंसान रे। क्या जाने किस बेच में बाबा मिल जाए भगवान रे। बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे।
My dear viewers, we've come to the end of another segment of Rudraaya. Please do remember that service continues at Maharudraaya Mandir every Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 11:30. So if you'd like to join us, we are still maintaining the capacity at Maharudraaya Mandir, and so we'd like you to connect with us and let us know that you plan to attend so we could reserve a spot for you. So every Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And of course, Pandit also continues to have private bookings for private pujas, or if you'd like your patra to be read. I know it's the beginning of a new year, and we always like to be prepared, and whatever puja, whatever special offerings you need to do to ensure that the year is a successful year for you, it is also important to get a reading of your patra. So again, if you'd like to have your patra read, we are also doing that by reservation only, so please connect with us and we'll be sure to book a time where you can meet Pandit. Please do remember that on Monday we will be celebrating Shivratri from 7 to 9 p.m. So if you would like to join us for the session as well, please do connect with us and let us know. We'd like to thank our kind sponsors at Maharudraaya Mandir, as well as our executive producer, Gari Khan, for making Rudraaya possible. And until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Happy Shivratri to all of you, and may Lord Shiva bless you abundantly. Namaste.
Hara 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 अजरय अमर द्वैत गोचरम् अजरय अमर द्वैत गोचर हर 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 जय जय शिव जय शिव शिर पर गंगा गले हिमाला सिर पर गंगा गले हिमाला हर 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 जय जय शिव जय शिव शंकर मृग में ज्वाला कांत यकाला मृग में ज्वाला कांत निराला हर 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 जय जय शिव जय शिव शंकर जन श्रीलाला परम कृपाला जन श्रीलाला परम कृपाला हर 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 जय जय शिव जय शिव जय जय